Shabbat Shalom. Ring my bell. When the President of the United States enters the Oval Office to do his daily work, there's no pomp and circumstance. But when he enters a room for a formal occasion, he's introduced and usually Hail to the Chief is played. Why such formality? In this week's Parsha we read more about the ritual objects in the Mishkan, the temple tent, that the Israelites used in the desert, including the clothing of the high priest. On the high priest's outer robe, the Torah commands that little bells be sewn unto the hem, so that, quote, the sound of it is heard when he comes into the sanctuary before the Lord, and when he goes out, that he may not die. Why is it so critical that the sound of the bells be heard, and for whom is the sound? Rabbi Moshe Sofer, better known as the Chatam Sofer, comments that for daily activities, humility in one's leader is the best trait. But he says when officiating in public in front of one's people, while still being humble, a leader must understand the gravity of their position and help their people achieve that same feeling of gravity and reverence. Playing Hail to the Chief hopefully doesn't stoke the ego of the president, but rather reminds him of the weight of his role as president. Similarly, the bells on the robe of the high priest are a reminder to him of his weight and his role as the high priest, which was seen as the closest human point of connection that the Israelites had to God. If he didn't understand the importance of that role and treated it too casually, he was liable for the death penalty. With us, we're not all in permanent positions of leadership, but we often lead at different times, at work or in our families, and we too should remember to speak knowing the gravity of the role that we take at that time, even if we don't have a ringing bell to remind us. Look forward to seeing you this Shabbat at TRZ, Friday night at 7:30 p.m., where we'll have longtime member Shabbat and also celebrate February birthdays, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Shabbat Shalom.